Hi, it's Parasymetric Reviews, the Health Channel, and today I'm talking about suntan lotion. It's just about spring break, and we're going to be doing some things out in the sun. Probably a lot of people going to the beach, so you want to get a suntan lotion that is effective, that will provide good protection, but also isn't too terribly expensive. Especially if you tend to have a lot of hair. I just hate the idea of putting expensive suntan lotion where it's all getting absorbed into the hair, because I always have to put on a second layer to actually get it onto the skin. So these three right here that you see in front of me are Consumer Reports best rated in terms of being good at protecting you and also being a good value. The exceptional value is actually this one right here. This is called No Ad, and it is a brand I never heard of before. It's carried at Walmart supposedly, but when I checked our local Walmart, they didn't have it here, so I ended up ordering it online. And for this and for all of them, I'll put a link down below in the description if you want to look at the comparison of them and see if one of them might work for you. Anyway, this is an exceptional value because it's 16 ounces of suntan lotion for $10 or a little less. So this is enough to last the whole family the whole year, really. Now, the only time this might not be so good is if you're going hiking and weight is of the essence. Because if you know you're only going to use this much of it, you don't really want to carry all the rest of it all the way wherever you're going and then all the way back. So in hiking, portability and lightweight might be a factor that's a little more important than best value. But for most folks, the one that's going to be the cheapest way to get you through the summer would probably be a lotion like this. And this brand, if it turns out with our testing that we're going to do to be a good brand, this might be the one that'll get you through the summer and keep you and your kids protected. Now the other two brands, what they have working in their favor is convenience. This Walgreens Continuous Spray Sport 50, you can probably find locally. I found it at our local Walgreens. It's under $10. Now it's only 6 ounces, but I don't know, as much as my family goes out, and we go to the pool pretty regularly during the summer, this would probably last us a year, this one right here. But it is 6 ounces for about $10 versus 16 ounces. In case you have a big family. This other one, I've never tried this kind before. This is a foaming sunscreen, which is, I guess, kind of aerosol based, but it comes out in a strip of foam rather than the aerosol, which comes out oily. The thing with the aerosol, the one thing I have to mention is I've ended up with stripes after using this. Now I know you're supposed to rub it into the skin after you apply it, but I haven't always done that. And so I was a little too close apparently when I sprayed it on. And the next day I had flesh color, lobster color, flesh color, lobster color from that. So that's one negative thing I've had with the aerosol spray. Other than that, they're very convenient to apply and to use, but you're paying for that convenience with the fact that per ounce it's more expensive than probably most lotions, but especially this lotion. This one's just a tremendous value. All right, now two things. First of all, I'm going to apply a little of each of these onto my arm to see how they sit on the skin or soak in or whatever. But the real test is going to come with a hike that my family's going to take, because I'm not going to go out and intentionally risk sunburning myself just to try them out. However, we're going to do a hike up Guadalupe Peak here in Texas. It's the highest point in Texas. It's 8,700 feet. And it's about an 8-hour hike from down in the parking lot up to the top and back down, assuming you make it all the way. And so it's 8 hours from the parking lot up to the top and back down, assuming you make it the whole way. And here in Texas, the sun it's hot year-round, even in December when the sun's at its highest point. Even if it's cold out, the sun is still hot. So I think this is going to be a pretty good test of it. Now, I'm not going to wear all three on different parts of my body. Rather, my family, we're each going to wear one of these sunscreens. And so we'll all wear hats and be largely covered up, but there'll be enough skin out there to bake if it doesn't get proper protection. So we'll each be wearing one of these different sunscreen brands and the different types as well, lotion, aerosol, and foam. And when we get down the bottom of the mountain, we will do a videotape to show what we look like and see if anybody turned into a lobster. Usually that's me. I'll end up the color of this shirt. Anyway, they may all work fine. Consumer Reports says they're all very good. They all got top ratings, so maybe then that would be ideal, of course, is if they're all really good and nobody has to suffer any sunburn. But we'll videotape that at the bottom of the mountain and then maybe the next day or so. Sometimes it takes a little while for the sunburn to show up. So for now, I'm just going to stick some suntan lotion on my skin and we'll see how that works out. Start out with the spray. Shaking well before use. It probably says do not use inside. Okay, we got oily there. We do the foam next. Well, all right, a little interaction is going to be required there. And then the lotion, just the dab will do me. All right, let me zoom in a little, rub those in, and see what it looks like, how well they get absorbed. Okay, here's the regular old lotion, and it does its lotiony thing where it basically all sticks to the hair. Even the part though that's on the skin is still white. I mean, it takes a lot of work to get that in. The aerosol spray, it's oily, but it's not, doesn't leave that white creaminess all over you. With a little rubbing in, it doesn't look too bad. Now here's the foam. I feel like I'm getting ready to shave. Okay, now the foam, I would say it's just like the lotion. It's kind of like lotion with the bubbles added in to get it to come out of the container. But yeah, both the lotion and the foam leave you kind of white and creamy. The aerosol is really nice. It's oily, but you know, that's that look you want. You want to glisten in the sun, of course. But really what I want is to not burn in the sun. So that's the most important thing for me. So there you go, there's those three. That's how they look when they sit on you for a minute. So when we're back from the trip, I will put a video right here showing the results, let you look at what we look like after 8 hours up on the mountain, each of us protected with a different sunscreen. If you need something before then, I'll put a link down below to each of these so that you can compare them and see if one of them might be right for you. The Walgreens, almost every town has a Walgreens, I think. You can probably find this locally. These other two though, I had to order online, especially this no ad, which is the great value, the 16 ounces for under $10. It's supposedly carried in Walmart, but I couldn't find it locally. So you can get it online. Again, check out the links below if you're interested in that. If you can't wait to watch the conclusion video, otherwise go ahead and have a look at that. And in the meantime, wish us good luck at getting to the top of the mountain and not turning into lobsters.